Hey, thanks for hanging back out with us again. First of all, we want to say thanks everyone for we've had quite a lot of new subscribers, and we appreciate everybody. And keep going. You'll get to help us get to that first 1,000. But in the last video, well, before the bait maker trade with Chris Jones, that's coming. Get ready for that one. But in the one about the net bombs, that's what we call them. I didn't realize that there's a national brand out there with net bombs, so we just call them bombs from now on. But we showed you last time on the BRX molds, and there's a link for these guys in the description. But we showed you how we pour that when we don't use heat and just use the heat gun. Today we're going to show you how we do use the heat, and we're going to set it up on the hot plate, and we're going to run these just like the aluminum CNC molds, and I'll show you how we do that. And so yeah, hope you like it. And the color we're going to be using is a chupacabra. I'm not going to get into the whole color mixing process of it, but I'll put the recipe on the screen so you guys can check it out and follow along, and you can actually see an example of it's in our stickworm, but it's what the color looks like, and it's a incredible color. So if you ever get a chance, stop by Alphapigments and get some of that pigment for it, and make some yourself. Alright, while that's starting to warm up, we're putting these directly on the hot plate. Now, I said in the last video that these couldn't take the heat, but these can withstand quite a lot of heat. They're heavy duty silicone, and you see I've been doing it, and it hasn't done anything to them. They can hold the heat, which makes it great for when you're doing laminates, because heat is what you really want to have nice level tops and nice even laminates that really gel together. So we got the heat on. We got it it's about 200 degrees, and while this is warming up the temp, we're gonna get the color heated up, and we'll meet you right back here. All right, we got our, look at that color. Isn't that beautiful? What'd you think of that screenshot of it, that video of it? All right, here we go. We're gonna pour this. We got the molds are about 200, so the plastic is about 320. We're gonna start in the tail and just work it to the head and fill them up. Just nice and easy right to the top. You don't want to overflow it, especially a silicone mold. It's hard to have nice edges with no flashing. It's a little harder with silicone. Not impossible. Nice and easy, just like that. Alright, let's fill these up. Alright, just enough. Excellent. I know the recipe that I put on the screen called for 1 cup, but I just made half a cup, and it drank pretty much all of it. So these things got a good thickness to it. They're really awesome molds. check them out. All right, so we killed all the power off of that, and we're gonna let those cool down on their own. Now these silicone molds will trap a lot of heat in there, so it's gonna take a little bit longer now that we're using heat. So it's gonna take a little bit longer to cool down. And I found a little trick you can do. Give it a few for it to gel up, and then you can stick a cold mold underneath of it. So we're gonna give that a few, and then we're gonna cool them down so we can check them out. With silicone molds, you also really wanna make sure you stop right at the top, because if you overflow with like a CNC mold, you can just pinch it off and you can't tell, you know. But if you do it on this, it's soft material, so when you do it on this, you might still see a little bit of flashing, and you can fix that with a simple flash with a heat gun, but it's easier if it's not there in the first place. So there's just a little tip for you. Always make sure you don't overfill any silicone molds. Always just shy of the top. Alright, these are in like this gel state right now. We can't pull them out because they're way still hot. But we're gonna pick them up and put them on this cool mold up here. Very carefully. And now we're gonna let them chill out like that and cool down. That'll excel the cooling a little bit. Alright, let's see if they're cool enough. Oh yeah, look at that. Of course we're gonna take them outside. Very cool. We're gonna lay these out real quick. Alright, let's check these out. We'll get them outside, of course. Very cool. Awesome color. Alright, so we're going to get those outside so we can really get a good look at them. Natural sunlight is always the best for taking pictures of your baits. But first, since we got just a little bit left, not enough to pour the whole batch, I'm going to show you how we do a laminate in that. And as you see, the molds are back on the hot plate, and I got the hot plate back up to about 200 degrees. And as soon as that chupacabra is back up to temp, we're going to pour the top color first, and then we'll see how it works. Alright, so we got that regular color that we had the first time, the chupacabra. We're going to pour about half of it, and when we're pouring a laminate, we want both colors relatively close to the same temperatures. So we have just a snow shine that remelt that we had, that's in the microwave getting ready, almost to temp, and that's what we're going to pour the bellies in. But as you see, we're pouring about halfway up. Nice and easy. The molds are set on about 320. You can put these silicone molds on hot plates, it's okay. Alright, let's fill these in. Alright, so there's that. That's about halfway full. Now we take, this is some Dead On Plastic Snow Shine. Awesome color. we're gonna take this and just top these off just like we did the other ones. Start in the tail, work it slowly to the beginning, to the head. Just like that, nice and easy, so it doesn't make a mess. Just like that. Alright, there those are. Now normally I'd kill the power right now, but I really want to get a good bond between the two colors, so I'm going to leave this on the hot plate. It's at about 320 degrees. I'm going to leave it here for about 10 minutes and then we'll cut the power, and then after it cools down we'll take them out for a review and show you how we did. Alright, they've been about 10 minutes, so let's see how we did. Nice and easy. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. And see, they bonded together good. Nice. That snow shine from Dead On Plastics is just awesome. So cool. So we're gonna lay these ones out real quick. Alright, check these out. Very cool. Very cool. But let's take them outside and really get a good look at it. Alright, here we are outside. Look at that color. Amazing color. Very cool. Nice. Nice even laminates. Very cool. Alright, I'd call that a win. So there they are. I think they turned out pretty awesome. It's an amazing color from Alpha Pigments, and you can use our affiliate link below, and the links are also in the description of the video. But yeah, I hope you like this, and make sure you stay tuned, because coming up soon we're going to have the bait maker trade reveal with Chris Jones. So stay tuned for that, and as always, we appreciate you watching, and we'll see you next time.